Good morning, students. This is Dalwinder Pal Singh, and I welcome you all once again to e-portal of CIS Dasua. I hope you all are safe at home. Before I start my today's lesson, let us take a quick recap of what we have learned in the last lesson. It was story writing. First, we came to know what is story writing. Then we discussed about the marking scheme of the story writing. You came to know about 5 key elements of a story writing. These 5 elements are characters, setting, plot, solution, and theme. I hope you remember all of these. Then we gave you 10 important tips to write a story. A solved example was given to you to enhance your understanding about story writing. And in the last segment, work to do, we gave you a beginning to write a story in about 150 to 200 words. The beginning was as follows. It was 6 o'clock in the evening, and there was a lot of traffic on the road. Mohan was driving his way when suddenly 2 teenagers on bike overtook his car. You were supposed to write a story after this. I hope you would have done your work, and now we continue with our today's lesson. Today we are doing chapter number 4 of English reader Beehive, and the name of the chapter is A Truly Beautiful Mind. I have provided you with a picture of a person. I would like you to identify the person in this picture. I hope you are able to identify the person. Without any doubt, he is Albert Einstein. But when I read the name of the chapter and I want to relate it to the person in the picture, it comes out with the personal trait of the person. It is not related to his scientific discoveries. It is not at all related to his professional life. It would be going into his personal traits of personality. Let us start the chapter and try to understand what are those personal traits to which the chapter is referring. We will complete this chapter in 2 parts. Today we will do first half of the chapter, and tomorrow we will complete the second part of the chapter. Let us start with the introduction of the lesson. This chapter is about Albert Einstein. He was a great scientist. The title of the chapter, A Truly Beautiful Mind, refers to Albert Einstein. This is a short biography of his where some of his qualities have been highlighted. Albert's interest in mathematics and physics, and also his humanitarian attribute. The title, A Truly Beautiful Mind, makes one wonder that how can a scientist's mind be beautiful? It is so because in this lesson we come across another aspect of Einstein. He was a humanitarian. He advocated world peace, non-violence, and that is why the title refers to him as a truly beautiful mind. Now let us start the chapter. But one gentle reminder, don't forget to underline and note down the difficult words from the chapter. Albert Einstein was born on 14th of March 1879 in the Germany city of Ulm. His mother also considered him as a different child. Over here the word is written freak. Freak means weird, uncommon, who is not like other people. There were many reasons for this. The first reason was his head. It was little bit bigger than the normal children. And the second one was that he started speaking at the age of 4. He did not utter a single word at the age of 2.5. And you know, when he started speaking, he uttered every word twice. Now if he has to say, or if he has to call his mother, he would say mama, mama, and if he needs water, 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 he would call every single word twice. He didn't have playmates at his young age, but his fascination was clear at the very young age when he was looking and playing with mechanical toys. He loved them so much. He had a younger sister. Her name was Maja. And he considered her as a toy. And he said, "Where are her wheels?" So much fascinated with the mechanical toys that he considered his sister as a car. Now try to understand, how would the parents feel if the headmaster of the school would say that your child would not become a successful person in future? The same happened with Albert Einstein. When his headmaster said the same thing to his father, mother got depressed and she asked Einstein to learn playing violin so that at least he could do something in his life. He learned violin and was not the end of his educational life. He was doing good in his high school. It was in Munich. And the most important thing, Einstein didn't like the orthodox way of teaching. The orthodox way of teaching was like cramming the things, learning the same concept. So, concept learning is just like cramming, and he didn't like that. He always wanted to explore the things on his own. And this was the reason why he hated going to school. He left that school at the age of 15, can do something so that he could do something better in his subjects. His favorite subjects were mathematics and physics. Paragraph number 5 and 6 is going to discuss about academic life of Albert Einstein. When Albert Einstein's parents moved to Milan, he was left with one of their relatives. He continued his studies in German-speaking Switzerland in a city which was more liberal than Munich. Please underline this particular statement because this is very, very important. You have to understand two concepts in this. The first is German-speaking Switzerland and the second is more liberal than Munich. German-speaking Switzerland means a part of Switzerland where people spoke Dutch. Dutch is the official language of German. So, this is clear, I hope so. Next one is more liberal than Munich. What do we mean by that? Liberal means more independence. So he was staying in a city which gave him more liberty, more freedom to study, to stay, to work. So he loved staying in Switzerland. Okay, I just told you one more thing, that was his affection for mathematics and physics. After completing his high school, he went to Zurich. Zurich is in Switzerland, so that he can continue his studies in university. By then, his mustaches started giving him a different appearance and a unique identity. Albert Einstein met a Siberian girl in University of Zurich. Over here it is written Serb. Serb means Siberia. This young girl was Mileva Merrick. She came to Switzerland because in her country women were not allowed to study a lot, especially in universities. So she shifted from Siberia to Zurich. And this was the same reason for Albert Einstein also. He has shifted from Munich to Zurich. By 1900, when Albert Einstein was 21 years of age, he got university graduation degree. For 2 years, he gave private lessons and assisted teaching. in 1902 he got a job as a technical expert in the patent office in Bern. Do you know what is patent office? My dear students, if you do any invention which genuinely belongs to you, then you have to get that invention patent from one of the office. This is government approved offices where inventions are patent, means your formula cannot be used by any other person. So he was working in that office and assessing the other people's invention. He was checking whether the inventions done by the people are genuine or these are only on papers. He was checking all those things. Once he said that his desk drawer is Bureau of Theoretical Physics, means where most of the theoretical work is done, where he check most of the theoretical work done by the people. Albert Einstein gave two theories of relativity. One was special theory of relativity, which was given in the year 1905, and the second one was general theory of relativity. In this chapter, special theory of relativity is discussed. The formula which was given was E is equals to mc square, where E stands for energy, m for mass, and c for speed of light in a vacuum. Einstein even said, when you sit with a nice girl for 2 hours, it seems like 2 minutes. When you sit on a hot stove for 2 minutes, it seems like 2 hours. That's relativity. Before I end my lesson, let me give you some work to do. I'll give you 3 questions. The first question is, why did Einstein leave the school in Munich? Second question is, why did Einstein want to study in Switzerland rather than in Munich? The third question is, what did Einstein call his desk drawer at the patent office and why? As usual, you have to write the difficult words and their meanings in your personal word bank. With this, we come to an end of today's lesson. Have a great day. Thank you.